Hello everyone. Do we know that millions of cases in India are still pending in courts, even when many of them don't actually need a full trial? In this video, we are going to talk about Lok Adalat, which is a powerful system created to deliver speedy and affordable justice. Let's get started. When we talk about the justice delivery system in India, the biggest concern is not the lack of laws, but the time it takes to enforce them. The courts are heavily burdened, cases remain pending for years, and for an ordinary person, litigation often becomes more exhausting than the dispute itself. Many disputes are small in nature, involving personal or financial issues, yet they follow the same long procedural path as serious cases. This creates frustration and loss of faith in the system. Lok Adalat was introduced precisely to address this situation. It provides a platform where disputes can be resolved quickly and amicably without getting trapped in the formalities of regular court proceedings. In this sense, Lok Adalat expands the scope of justice by making it more accessible, practical, and people oriented. Now we'll look at features of Lok Adalat. The most important feature of Lok Adalat is its approach. Unlike regular courts, which follow on the principle of content and jurisdiction and adjudication, the Lok Adalat works cooperation and settlement. The main focus here is not on providing one party right and the other one wrong, but on finding a solution acceptable to both sides. The procedure is informal, flexible, and free from technical rules of evidence and procedure. This makes the environment less intimidating and more comfortable for common people. Another significant feature is that partic- participation is entirely voluntary, which ensures fairness in the process. Additionally, the absence of court fees and refund of already paid fees further strengthens its role as a cost-effective justice mechanism. All these features together makes Lok Adalat distinct from traditional courts. Let's look at types or procedures of Lok Adalat. The procedure of Lok Adalat is designed to be simple and practical. A dispute may reach Lok Adalat either through a court reference or by direct approach of the parties, even before a case is formally filed. What is crucial here is the consent of both parties because without willingness, not settlement can take place. Once the parties are agrees, the Lok Adalat bench facilitates discussion in a non-adversarial manner. Instead of legal arguments, emphasis is placed on understanding each other's concern and arriving a mutual beneficial solution. When a settlement is reached, an award is passed. This award formally ends the dispute, ensuring the matter does not return to court. In other words, the procedure prioritizes resolution over litigation. Now let's look at jurisdiction cases covered. Lok Adalat offers several practical advantages. It ensures speedy disposal of cases, significantly reduces litigation costs, and helps reduce the workload of courts. The informal setting also encourages open dialogue, which often leads to better long-term relationship between parties. At the same time, Lok Adalat has certain limitations thus, that must be acknowledged. Since settlements depend entirely on mutual consent, some disputes may not be suitable for this mechanism. There may also be situations where parties feel pressures to compromise, and complex legal disputes requiring detailed interpretation of law may not fit with this framework. Therefore, while Lok Adalat is highly effective, it works best when used selectively and appropriately. Advantages and challenges of Lok Adalat. The impact of Lok Adalat can be clearly seen in numbers as well as outcomes. Over the years, Lok Adalat across the countries have resolved more than 1 crore cases. This has contributed significantly to reducing the burden of courts and speeding up justice delivery. Each case settled through Lok Adalat represents saved judicial time, reduced litigation expenses, and quicker relief for the parties. Beyond statistics, Lok Adalat has strengthened public confidence in judicial system by demonstrating that disputes can be resolved without unnecessary delay or hostility, especially for economical weaker sections. It serves as a crucial tool for ensuring access to justice. Key points about Lok Adalat. In simple terms, Lok Adalat is a forum for amicable settlements of disputes without regular court proceedings. It was introduced under the Legal Service Authorities Act 1987 and became effective as a statutory mechanism from 1995. The primary reason for its introduction was the growing backlog of cases in courts. More than 1 crore cases have been resolved through Lok Adalat so far. It mainly deals with civil, family, motor accident, insurance, bank, and compoundable criminal cases. Its major advantages include speed, low cost, and simplicity, while its main limitation lies in the requirement of mutual consent and its unsuitability for complex disputes. To conclude the session, Lok Adalat represents a shift in the way of justice is perceived and delivered. It recognizes that justice is not always about long trials and detailed judgments, but often timely and fair resolution. By encouraging dialogue, compromise, and cooperation, Lok Adalat humanizes the justice process. It does not seek to replace courts but to complement them by handling disputes that are better resolving through settlement. In a system burdened with delays, Lok Adalat plays a vital role in making justice more efficient, affordable, and human. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.